Hello. Let's position my camera. Welcome if you're joining me. It's Fiona Fernandez. And I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Pyrmont, Sydney, Australia. So if you're wanting any crafting goods from Stampin' Up, there's all my details. And if you're on my email list, just note that I did put the correct host code in the links in the email, but the actual, I left one of the letters in on the word, and the other one shows it like a little pop-up. But it does have the correct host code in the link. If you click the link to go shopping, it'll take you to the shop, and that way it will have the host code embedded already, which is always very helpful, which is why I do it, so that you can shop quickly and easily. Get the sound going. Right, so there's all my details if you're looking for them. I'll just pop that under here somewhere. I've got all things all over my desk already. It's a good start to the night, isn't it? I've been crafting this afternoon. We're getting ready for a team retreat in August, which is very exciting. There's a few of us organising that together. So I'm part of a wider team, and I have a team as well. So there's three teams involved in this, or probably more than that. But yeah, so it's a great time to get together and craft. So we're planning some fun things for you if you're on our teams, and if you're not and you'd like to be on our team, you're welcome to join with me. Just go to the stampinup.net, and there's a page that says join now. And there's a fantastic special on at the moment with Stampin' Up. So normally it's $169 to join, and it's still that price. Normally you only get $235 worth of products, and at the moment for June you get $283 worth of products. Plus you get some business things and a box of catalogues that you can share with people. And if you don't want to do the business stuff, that's fine. You don't need to do that. You can just join for your own personal enjoyment and to be part of a team of people that love to craft together. You don't have to craft together if you don't want to. So that's the joy of it all. You can do it however you want to do it. So I bought this stamp set recently. Here's to Love. So it's quite a handy one for doing invitations, or even you could just use it for lots of things. You can use one on their own too. You could make lots of people. You could make a whole wedding party. Couldn't you? So this is the page one. It's on page 77 of the annual catalogue. So if you'd like a catalogue and you're in Australia and you don't have a demonstrator already, happy to send you one. So just let me know. And this is the set here. So they've actually combined a few different things in these pictures up the top here. This is one of the papers they've used. I've just got it out. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing yet. Hi, Amanda. Welcome. This is the Naturally Gilded Specialty Designer Series paper, and as you can see, it's got all different silver and goldy colours. Copper, I think it is. Copper, gold, silver, and very vanilla. So that's what they've used in the background of this and this, and they've used their brush on it. So I might do that. We'll have a look in a minute, have a little play. And I forgot they were red rubber cling stamps, and I have not, oh look, taken them out. So you could keep this piece. Look at that. You could use that to stamp other things, and I can see a dog bone right there. So I might keep that piece in my packet. Sometimes the middle bits that come out can be used for other things. So you could even just make splotchy marks with that one. Just put them back. Hi Sharon, welcome. Anyone crafting tonight? Sorry, I forgot to put my labels on my stamps. I sort of wasn't sure what I was doing until about 5 minutes ago. I'm still not sure. I'll show you a couple of things, then we'll do a card. What have I got out? That's the lady. I'll just show you how I'll put my labels on. I'll get that piece out. We don't need that one. Or we might need it later, but I'll just stick it in there for now. So I always put a bit of fluff on my, got the jackets on tonight, it's a bit cold here. I had the heater on, but now the door's shut, so we'll see how I go. I do have a coffee though. So I take the backings off like this. Oh, no, I don't normally rip them like that. Let's go slowly. I find this the easiest way to do my labels. Now I've just put a post back up onto my website. Now I'm just going to put this on here so I can see it. And if you get over the top of it, I'll try and get over the top of it. I'll just stand up. So you can see the edges of your stamp. And then push it down. Oh, you are crafting. Oh, you're making a welcome baby card. Lovely. No crafting for Sharon. It's okay. Feel free to sit back and relax and enjoy. There we go. There's one. Just pop her in there. I do like to try and do these now before I go live. But I forgot. I just didn't realise that they were red rubber. So you've got rubber, and you've also got clean photopolymer stamps. If you're new to stamping, they're the clear ones, so they don't need labelling. And you don't have to put the labels on, but I like to. Some people don't. They're okay with that. But I like seeing the picture. It just helps me. What are you using, Amanda, to make your baby card? I'll find the stamp. Where's my stamps? Buried them. I made one a few weeks ago with the Little Dreamers one. Let me see if I can get this one on straight. It's a bit harder when they're big. You've got to look everywhere at once. And then where you put the fluff on, I think I fluffed that one, I'll just do it again just in case. Just put a bit of fluff down the one side of it. A little tiny one. So it's free shipping today. I think I said that a minute ago, but I'll say it again in case anyone forgot. I did my order earlier. It's got a few things so that I can get some things ready for our retreat. I had my class last Saturday. That went really well. Learned a few new techniques for everyone. So much fun stamping in person. Crafting together. So don't forget, if you're shopping today with the free shipping, that the designer series paper is still on sale as well for some of it. Depends on what it is, but just have a look on the website. What have I got to haven't told? Because it's on sale all of June as well. So it's a great time for them to put free shipping on. They don't give us much warning, but that's half the fun of it, isn't it? Just got to have a wish list ready all the time. I did. I had one ready to go. What else is happening? I've got a card and cuppa coming up on the 15th of July. But I have to find a new venue at the moment, so I'm working on that. The venue I was going to closed. I was so sad. But we'll work it out. There's plenty of cafes around here. So that's a card and cuppa where we go to a cafe and you can have a cuppa, make some cards for the kits. I like to use the kits for that. You're invited. See, you could use that for a stamping party, a workshop. Invite your friends over for a card and cover at home. Order a kit. They got some new kits. The new kit looks good. I saw Amanda using that the other night. The boho beach. Is it beach boho? That looked nice. What Amanda did with that. Did you forget it's Wednesday, Dimity? I know, it comes around so quick, doesn't it? I can't believe it either. Like, is it Wednesday again already? Great, we'll get to craft tonight. We're just labelling some stamps. I'll move these ones out the way. Put them down now. I'll just stick them over there. I'm going to get in my way. Let's put them on the side. Nearly there. We'll have to make some cards. Are you making anything, Dimity? Or are you just relaxing with your legs up? I've got a few colours picked out tonight. I've got some pretty peacock out. I've got a bit of Lost Lagoon. I've got some soft seafoam out as well. But I'll show you something else with another stamp set first. I might use that as well. Just sort of still deciding which way to go. See, congratulations, you could use that for anything. So that's a great one to have in your stash. Congratulations. This one. Here's to love. So I got out this one as well while you're waiting. This is called The Wonderful Thoughts. I like getting stamp sets that have got a whole lot of sentiments, because they're just so handy to have. And then if you've got a stamp set like like this one that's got no sentiments in it, then you've got something to go with it, and you can just mix and match a bit more. Just stop talking while I do that so that I can do it straight. Right, last one, I think. Last one. And just get that down there. So this one's just some little like little streamers. Just put the fluff on the bottom of my streamers. Okay, just make sure you got them going the same way. I mean, I usually look at the shape of the stamp for what I'm doing, but I do try and check, especially if it's words, that I've got it going the right way. Right, there we go. Okay. Done. And you can always keep these bits to use for other bits if you need to label other stamps or anything. And the other thing I've used these sheets for, the backing, take the sticky stuff off it, is sometimes I use that in with my dies when I'm cutting dies to protect some of the paper. If I want to protect the card or the paper, I put that over the top of them, on top of the dies, like, you know, you die down and then you put that on top, just to protect it from the plate, because my plates get a bit marked after a while. Right, oh, well, now I've got too many options on the table already. I love it, I love it, I love having options. Okay, I've got the timeless tiles out just because I have, and I thought I could use that with, I like the way they're doing timeless tiles, timeless arrangements, and there's a new one coming in the online exclusives, which will come out on the 6th of July. So keep your eye out for that. They are things that are going to be on the website only, not in the catalogues. So you need to keep your eye on the website. I think you find that is her hair. Oh, is it? Oh, so you can add hair to her. Oh, maybe you could. Maybe we will. Oh, I thought it was... Oh, maybe you could add it on him as well. They could both have long hair. Aha. Hadn't thought of that. Like that. Nice. I thought it was a streamer. It'll be whatever you want it to be. Or tassels for the bouquet. Oh, thank you. Anything else? Anyone else? Oh, that's a good idea. Oh. We've got 3 things going now. Yeah, so this is the Timeless Arrangements dies, and they're the stamps, and I have used them. I used them in my class the other day as well, but I thought they'd go really nicely with this too. So, but because I've used them a bit lately, I thought, maybe I'll just put them to the side tonight, but I'll show you. And the Timeless tiles, this is what I did earlier. Let's just get something off the table for a minute. I did this. I thought, I want to learn to use this stamp. Now, because we don't have the Stamparatus anymore, it's good to work out how you're going to use your background stamps so that you get a nice stamp. Now, I actually did it in the packet for 2 in that, but then the only trouble with that is it's harder to smooth the corners down. But I did actually stamp it using it in there, so I might just pull it out. I've got my big block. My big block. Put it on there. Just make sure there's no air bubbles under there. So I've got out a piece of this paper. And try and put my paper where my screen is so that I can stay in the screen. Keep on going out of screen lately. Right, I think we're good. About there. Right. So this one is the Glorious Gingham Designer Series paper. Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, Lemon Lime Twist, Pecan Pie, and Pretty Peacock. So that is Lemon Lime Twist with Berry Burst on the top of it. Right, I'm a bit closer. Isn't that gorgeous? See, you got the crisscrossy thing going on. You've got that side as well, but I decided to use the other side. So let's do another one. What colour will we do this time? Oh. What about we do, I don't know, what about one of these? This one's this, Lemon, Pretty Peacock. We'll go on that side, and we'll put, I'm thinking soft sea foam. I'm going to try soft sea foam. Where's my soft sea foam? Let's see how that looks. I'm going to ink up my stamp. This is going to be harder because I can't see it. Can't see the soft sea foam. I like a challenge. Who likes a challenge? Anyone else? Within reason, that is, of course. Like a stamping challenge. Let's not get too carried away. So I'm just going to put, the way I did it before, to stand up for this. Okay, so I've put the corner, shall I go this corner? I try and look at the corners first to make sure I've got my lines straight. And I went right into the corner there and just if you line it up along one edge, it should work out. There, lovely. And then you just really got to squish it down. So I've got this thing that I have. And I can certainly tell you where I got that if you contact me. Or you could just use something else. But this gives it a nice flat. It's not a Stampin' Up tool, but it works really well with my Stampin' Up things. You just keep on smushing that down. Keep it very still so you don't move it. Let's see how we went. And just lift it up. Oh, that's very subtle. That one is really subtle, look. You see it? So it's like the totally opposite to the other one because I've gone really dark on that one. That one's really light. It's just in the background. Might be too light, mightn't it? I think I'll still use it though. Let's do another one. Put a white down. But it might be better to go with a darker colour again. What do you think? Right, what colour will we do this time? Maybe we should go with this one again. Anyone got any preference for colours? Because that's a nice light colour. Or we could do a blue one. And you'll need it's a bit dark, isn't it? Whereas this one's quite light. Let's do this one again. And we'll pick a different colour this time. To go on the pattern. Let's have a look. What will we do? What about Gorgeous Grape? Does anyone think Gorgeous Grape? Or we could do Tahitian Tie. I don't have the new ink pads for the core colours, so I can't do the other core colour ones. Which one do you think? Tahitian Tide or Gorgeous Grape? With this lemon lime twist. We'll have a bit of coffee while you're thinking. And the other thing I got out that we could use as a background, so in the catalogue they've used a DSP behind one of the things they've done, but I found this one in the blue. I think the blue? Okay, we're going the blue. They've got this background here in the Daisies set, which is sort of similar to the other one. The other one's out of the... I'll show you what it is. Out of the Masterfully Made one, this one, I think. And I thought this is sort of similar. And it looks goldy already. It's got the wild wheat on it. So there's all sorts of different things you can choose for your backgrounds. Great, I have no idea what you're doing. I'm doing this. I'm going blue, sorry Dominique. We've had blues. People chose blues. Never know, I still might do a grape one. Make sure you get a nice bit of ink on there. stand up to do this again. Get it on the corner. There we go. Now this one will probably show through a bit like the other one did. See, on this one, you can actually see the ink coming through the paper. So I knew I was on it. Should be enough. Not coming through quite as much, but I can see it through there. Make sure those edges are on. Whoop. Oh, look at that one. That one looks nice. Oh, I like that. Lovely. Do the eye trick. You have to focus on the crisscross lines and then focus on the squares. Good little exercise for your eyes. I'm going to put my shim. That looks nice. Might use that for one of my backgrounds, I think. Just make sure you clean all the ink off there. It comes up nice and clean. If you've got ink in the grooves, you'll need to use your other tool. And this one. So this is the Stampin' Scrub. And we just use a bit of the Stampin' Mist. And that one. Just give it a good scrub. It's got furry stuff. It's like those painting things. And dry it on that side. That'll get all the ink out of your stamps. Okay, that one can go over there for now. Paper. I think we use that one. That's cool. Well, that changes things, doesn't it? It's I'll have to pick a different colour now, won't I? I have these colours out. But that just changed everything. Let me think for a minute. Maybe we should just use a piece of that. Just happen to have a piece lying around. Whoop. Okay, and we can put it on to the blue base. Hang on, let me get one of those. Just get one of these out. This is the Tahitian Tide. Get that out of my trimmer. tore it in half. So this paper I've got on the table is the grid paper. That's the in colour paper at the moment. So I used those for my class the other day. Oh, we need the trimmer for this one. So I'm going to cut that down. I think I'll go all the way so that it covers the whole card. For a change, don't not show the outside of it. Yeah, I shall cover that up so that it's just at the back. Well, let's see actually. What have we got here? We might have to cut through the squares, mightn't we? Because it'll be a funny shape. What is it? Yeah, it's wider than 10.5's the norm. Might go 10.5. We might have to cut this off. So if I go to there, I've got 5 mils this side and 5 mils that side. Like over the, oh no, 10.5, isn't it? Hang on, 10. I was going to 10 then. Lucky we stopped and thought about that. Right, if I go to that one, that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think that works. And I'm going to do it there so that I can see these numbers. I'm just going to bring that down a little bit so I can actually see the line. There's a line there. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't think I can zoom in when I'm doing this. Oh yes, I can. You see the line up the top there? There? There's a line there. So I'm lining that up and I'm looking here. I've gone over 3 and that side's 3. Let's go back out so we don't lose my picture. Oh, now I've moved it. Never mind. We'll just line it up again. Just got to make sure it stays nice and straight down here too. 3. So just take your time with doing stuff like this. So that's out a little bit there, so we might have to bring that around because I want the lines to line up. It's a bit tricky, isn't it? I'm just studying hard, looking at my line down here. Right, so if I stick that down there, there's a line here on the blue line and I can see the edge of the trimmer thing along there. So that's showing me that line as well, which is really helpful. You see that there? I feel like that's out a tiny bit. There, that's better. I think that's right. Okay, let's do it. Whoop, did it. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to cut this way. No, that's going to be shorter than my card, isn't it? Yes. So after all that, maybe I could go smaller and show the blue. I might have to. Alright, we'll just keep working around. I might have to go to the 10 after all. Okay, but I don't want to cut at 10 there because that'll take too much off. So I'm going to go back to my, we'll go 4. And then we'll do the 10 this way. Let's have a look. What do we got? Let's have a look at it on the card. Okay, well look, that might work out okay. If we have a little bit over, because we're going to have the ends like that anyway, I think that's okay. Alrighty. And then this one I want to chop down a little bit more. To about, because I want to stamp the girl on there. To about there. To about there, you like that? To about there. There's my mark. There. There's my mark. I'm going to come over to the side. Actually, maybe I'll put it all to that side. That's all right, isn't it? It's going to be a bit different. Okay. And keep all your little odd bits because you can use the other side of that for something. The other side of that. Put them over there. Now let's pick sentiment. Just happen to have a few bits of card lying around my desk. Oh. Just get my other one out. Here's all my scraps. Just looking for a piece a bit bigger. I'll try that one. To have a scrap party. Might have to do a Zoom one night and a little craft and we can use up my scraps. You can use your scraps and I can use my scraps. What do you think? Okay, let's do the You're Invited. You're invited. Let's put this girl on. Where's my stamp? We'll use this one. I'll put her over to the side. So the other thing, in the catalogue, they've got some flowers and things. So this one has, this is the Wonderful Thoughts. So you could even use this one. This is only the beginning of a life filled with. You could use that on with this stamp set as well. And put both of them on there. Oh look, so happy you're my person. See, you could do so many things with this. And this one has die cut pieces to go around the sentiments. We'll see how we go for time. Right, what colour do we want to stamp? Not sure whether to stamp her in green or blue. Maybe I'll stick with the blue because let's see what that looks like. Oh, now I haven't used these yet, so I better just stamp on something else first. That worked out alright. Beautiful. I think it sounds like a plan. It looks so gorgeous. Now, do we want long hair on it? With that other stuff? Who wants long hair? Let's see what it looks like first. Hang on. Because it might not look like hair when we stamp it. It might be too thick. Let's get this one down. Look at that. No, I think it's a bit thick for a hair. If it was thin lines like the other hair, I think someone else might have it with the the bouquet bit. We won't do the hair right now. What else do we need? Oh, okay. Let's have a look at that. I do like those timeless tiles. They look great. Look at that. I can't see them all with all this covered up. Maybe I should have trimmed that down a bit. Maybe I will. Hang on a second. We take a centimetre off it. That's better. Now we can see more of the tiles. We want to see those tiles, don't we? Okay, so that's that. We need to do your invited. I can go there. I think I might do that one. Oh, you missed my comment about the scraps. Oh, I was just saying I should have a Zoom night where we all have a scrap party. You can use your scraps, I can use mine. We make cards using our scraps. That's what I was talking about. Now, let me see if I can get this straight. It didn't turn out as nicely as I would have liked. It's not as dark as I wanted. Can't do it again because I'll ruin it. Alright, I might leave it like that. Still looks okay. It's not as... Maybe it's because it hasn't been used much, actually. I might do another one. I could turn it over, but I don't like to do that. I'll use that one and colour it with something. Just find another scrap. You've been having fun with your scrap bucket. Yes, I saw that. Good to use like scraps, isn't it? I'll just find another one. There's one. All those little offcuts of white. Alright, let me just try this a few times. First, because I forgot I hadn't cleaned the stamp. If you don't clean them and use them first, you won't get very good stamping. That's a bit better now. Let's try that again. Moving my paper. Does that look straight? Can't tell. Give it a good push. That's better. That's much better. Does make a difference. Okay. Now we need some flowers and things. You're invited, and we'll have to trim that down a little bit. And now we need some flowers. Lovely. We could, so in the catalogue they've used this little stamp as a background stamp on the card, on the back card, but of course I've used the timeless tiles, and then they've used the meadow, quiet meadow dies, but I haven't got those out, so I thought we'd just see what this looks like. And see, you've even got hearts in this one as well. This is a great set, and it's got nice little sentiment boxes. Or look at this long one. That's for you're wonderful, you're loved, you matter. This one. That'd make a nice banner across the card, wouldn't it? Good night, Sharon. Thanks for coming. And that one might fit nicely behind there. I wonder if it's too big and bold. Maybe, maybe not. I'll have a look. Right, let's get out something. Get something out. Let's see what's in the metallics box. Scraps in here too, but I don't know if I've got a big enough piece. Oh, hang on a minute. What about that? Oh, will it fit? Oh no, won't fit. What a shame. Alright, I'm wondering if that one's too big, or whether I use one of these. Some of these ones. Maybe. That one might be too big. About these ones. They might be too small. Too small, too big. What's have we got there? That one. Maybe we'll just cut them out and see. And we could cut out the little flowers. We could even cut out one of these. Right. Let's get one over here. Try this. See what they look like. Right. See how we go. Oh, watch out, it might go bang. It's going to come back the other way because I don't want to put the whole piece through. Because that does mark your gold. See how it's marked a little bit around there? I often cut them off, but I forgot to do that tonight. Seeing if I've got another colour in there. That's alright. I'll try those ones. Just use a little pokey tool to take your big tool to get through the little holes on the back, and that gets it off the base. These are nice little delicate pieces. Just look. Little dots everywhere. Well, you could even keep those if you're really clever. You could use them like bling. Look. Look at that. If you really wanted to, you could stick them on your card. I don't think I will though. There's the little holes out of there. When did that come out? Now for this packet, because there's so many dies in here, I drew on it around them all before I took them off, so that I could work out where to put them back. There we go, that one's off. That one back. The other thing I do sometimes, I don't know if it'll work here, but sometimes I just throw them on the table. Depends where I am, they fall out, but these ones seem to be stuck in pretty well. I did it by accident once. I went, oh, that was handy. Of course, don't throw them too hard, they're not meant to be thrown, but I dropped it and it fell out. That one doesn't want to come out. Come out. There we go. Where's that one? Down here. So that way you can put all your little dies back where they belong, and you'll know then if one's missing. See, that one's a bit stuck in there, so just be very careful pulling it out. Okay, let's see what these look like. Move all that stuff off my table. Yeah, I think they might be a bit more delicate looking than that big one. And the other ones that are in the catalogue, move all that off the table, these ones, and these are called Quiet Meadow. They've just used the soft little thin one. Okay, I think that will do it. We'll just sort of put them in around there somewhere. I'll put one out the bottom. Maybe. Right, we'll just put all that down. Some liquid glue on. I like this stuff, it's so quick and easy to use. Just be careful, occasionally it just starts pouring out. Get that lid back on straight away. So I'm putting this all the way over to the right edge of my card. Because it's liquid, it will move a tiny bit until you squash it down. Make sure that's nice and straight. Just looking at their card, and they've got another little thing. But I just noticed they've got another little thing behind here. Look, just saw that. I didn't have anything behind mine. I'm just deciding whether to tie some ribbon on it. Nah. And you could use dimensionals if you want layers, like if you want it to be, oops, it is, hang on, let me get this right. Oops, that all moved. If you wanted to have it up a bit higher off the card, I'm just going to do it flat. It does look nice up a bit, but it's also good for posting if you keep them flat. Are you still making your baby card? Oh, thanks, Amanda. What are you using for your baby card? Did you tell me that before? I didn't see it. Hang on. Let me go up. Did you? I didn't see it. No, you didn't. Okay, now I think if I put that one out, maybe this one might look better out the bottom. So that's sort of like the shape of that. So I like to work out where I'm putting them before I put them. Little monkey. Well, that looks funny. It's like I can see it, but it's all grey. Not sure about that little piece. It's a bit funny, that one. Not sure about that one. Okay, let's change that around. Just thinking what to put behind it now, because I saw that other one. Hang on, let me see what I've got in my frames box. Got one with frames. So I keep all my little odd bits like this. I'm not sure if I've got something fancy that I can stick behind there. Oh look, I've got some of these ones. Got some of those. That's old stuff. That's too bold. Oh, I've got some of these frames. Hang on a minute. These are current ones. Oh, look, we could frame that. Oh, if only it was that little bit bigger, hey? Could frame it like this. That'd be nice. We might have to stamp that yet again. Oh look, there's a small, so you can cut these dies. They've got stamps as well, but you can cut them down. Look, that's boho blue though. Imagine all the things you can do with these things. I could cut one down. Hang on a minute. Got the inside of that one. I could cut this down, couldn't I? And put it there on that frame. Hang on a minute. Let's think about that for a second. Now, which one is that? Oh, that's a good question. Oh, that's not in this one, is it? That's why I can't find it. I'm like, hang on a minute, that's not the right set. So, hang on, let me get that out. Country corners. It's the country corners. Let's just pull that out. Oh yeah, see that one's too small. And that one's too big. That's that one. We want something that's just right. What if we... We could perhaps trim it down a bit. Or stamp it again and make it bigger. I think that might be the quickest way. Right. Decision made. And then that'll go nicely with all our little gold bits, won't it? Right, One more scrap to go. Actually, maybe we better cut this one to go. Hang on. Oops. Oops, I just knocked my frame box over. I'll rescue that later. Where did I put it? My stamps. Now I've lost my stamps. It's terrible when you get in a mess, isn't it? It's doing so well there. I put the stamps somewhere. There they are. It's okay. It's all very organised. It's all there in front of us. Okay. Right, let's go. One more time. Just look at that one. See what it looks like anyway. Have to start making some invitations now. All these you're inviteds. You could even make a birthday party invitation like this. Okay. So if I put that on there, I am going to lose some of her dress. That's the only thing I'm worried about. The other thing we could do is die cut one of these shorter so that you end up with the shorter piece around it. Couldn't we? No, that might be too fiddly because I'll have to use 2 frames. No, we won't do that tonight. That's 2 frames worth of fiddling around. That's a bit fiddly. Right, we'll put this one over here. The other one. My tummy's talking tonight. I think we'll just go like that. Okay, so we could die cut this so that it fits in that frame. Okay. And we'll just put this here. Oops, gotta put the right plates on, hang on. We'll have to put some bling on here, I think. Make sure that's straight. I think it's straight. It looks straight. Hang on. Yep, I think it is. Just had to pull it out and look at it. Actually, hang on. Get it going in there. So I've got my silicone mat on there. Get a bit of a grip on the, I know it's sliding around on the paper, but pull that back over there. Right. So we've got that die cut out. We can stick that on there. That fancied it up a bit, didn't it? And then, you know what? Just keep thinking of other things. We could put them inside, couldn't we? Like that. We could have some outside. Maybe. You don't see her dress if we put that there. That's the only trouble. It's a bit big, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like it's covering her up too much now. I've stuck her all down now. Oh, we might have to keep this one for another thing. I like that though. Like, I won't stay and do another card now, but we might have to do something with this one. Look, that's going to look really pretty. I think it's too big for this card though. Sorry about that. It's just going to have to go over there for now. We're going back to plan A, or was it B? This one. We'll go back to this one. I was looking for something to go under it. That's what I was looking for. Distracted, didn't I? Doesn't take much. I saw something somewhere. No. No. Can't see anything. I can't work out what they've got under that other one. So we might just have to keep it plain then. Or we could stick a little bit of ribbon under. Hang on. Let's find a piece of ribbon. I've got any more of that ribbon left? I'm feeling I used it all. Oh, we've got Tahitian tied. Look. That might look nice. With a bit of the gold. We can still use it. I can cut more gold things for that other thing. I think I'll do that. We'll just use a bit of ribbon under there. Something under there. A bit of clearing tape. I'll just put that pin under there. Scissors. Out a bit to the side. See what that looks like. Too wide? Too wide. Hang on a minute. Actually, we might go out the top a little bit, out the bottom, or wherever that is. Way? No, we need to go the other way. Hang on. Got the angles going the wrong way. Let's try that way. That way. Let's try again. Try again. Ah, that's better. See how it feels when you go, ah. Ah. Just got to keep working at it till you get that ah moment. Put a bit more tape on there so it holds it down. And we might just put, actually maybe I should put that bit up a little tiny bit. Yeah, I like that on there. So if I put that up on dimensionals, where are all my dimensionals gone? We've got these. I don't know what I've done with my others. I'll just have to use minis tonight. Put one there. They do come off a bit easier. The mini backs. And then we can work out where our goldy bit's going. Yeah, that's better. That's given us our little bit of fancy something. Okay. Just put that up there. We'll use that other one. I'll cut some more of those, I think. How's that? Do you like it that way? Let's have a look in the mirror. In the mirror. Oh, you're going now. See you, Amanda. Thanks for coming. Yes, I'm loving it too. I'm nearly finished, then I'll be going to. Can we decide whether to put these in? That little one could go in there, couldn't it? Oh, there. Oh, I think I like it down there actually. I think we'll do that. So one out at a time. Just put a bit of glue on the bottom of it where it's going to tuck in underneath. Sorry, my glue's getting a bit low. Oops, got a bit of glue on. Oh, that was the jaffers. Oh, I've got a bit of glue on that leaf. Uh-oh. Try not to get glue on your leaves. Just get under there and give that a push down. So we don't want the top card to stick to it, but we want it to be stuck. So the other way you could do this is arrange it all before you stick the sentiment down and stick these pieces onto the back of the sentiment if you want them raised up a bit. I'm just doing it this way. I'm just using my tool here to push it in a bit. Push it down so it's stuck to the base. Just got to be careful you don't get all the glue on the card. Stuck on something. I think it's stuck on the it's getting stuck. See, I got glue there then. Let me get this one out. Aha, there's a dimensional right there. I've got to turn it around a bit. I'm going to get that on the glue. There we go. Let's get the glue off with that. This one's got a little piece in it still. And out. Right, we're almost there, look. Done. We just got got to find a little bit of bling now. And then we're almost there. Although it's quite blingy already. I feel like it needs something. Maybe just a couple of things somewhere. What will we use? Let's get the bling box out. I don't think we want to go gold, do we? I want to go silver. Pearls. Could really use some Tahitian tide, couldn't we? So what we could do is colour in. We could colour in some Tahitian tide gems. Let me see if I've got Tahitian tide. Blends. I think I've had, I thought I coloured some in at one stage. You can colour these in. Look. Oh, hang on. I've got to use the other end. Because we don't want silver. See that? You can do this with your alcohol blends. There you go, look. So as long as you've got the right colour blends, you can colour them in to match. So these are just your rhinestone basic jewels. Just make sure you don't touch them until they're dry. Where will we put them? Actually, maybe we should put them on the card. This thing. That one there. Oops, that one's jumping away from me. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I don't think I'll put it up around here. I'll keep them close. Whether to go there or there. I might go down here. Yeah, that's nice. Done. Yeah, what a lovely surprise. I had no idea what was going to happen tonight. So it's always fun while I enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. It's great to have everyone along. And if you're watching later, thank you. Feel free to subscribe and like my video on YouTube. And if you want more information, contact me. Here's all my details. That's what we've done tonight. So that's using the Here's to Love stamp set. Oh, thanks, Timothy. And the Timeless Tiles was the background, which is over here somewhere underneath everything. Timeless Tiles. And a few other bits and pieces. So I'll do a link in my project section of my Stampin' Up website so that you can always see what I've used. And don't forget it's free shipping, so I've got to put an order in for someone when I'm finished to make sure we get free shipping. And yeah, alrighty, I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Ciao.